Blessings, grace and peace. My name is Ashton Lang. I was born in America, but raised in the Bahamas. Came back to America, and came from a very dysfunctional family. My father was a drug dealer and ended up on crack cocaine, so on and so forth. I followed that same pattern. Unfortunately, I was to a point where I was eating out of garbages. I was in mental institutions, walking around the streets of America in Miami barefoot. I wouldn't shower for near months. You name it, been through it. I've been kidnapped 3 different times, taken out into the woods, beaten, so on and so forth, but God. However, I was raised in a Christian home, even though there was still a seed, a righteous seed. And then the Bible says, and the Bible tells us that before you was in your mother's womb, I knew you, and I ordained you a prophet unto the nations. And so we say, train up a child in the way he should go, and in the end it will not depart. So I knew to run back to him. So in 2020, I ran into prison, and I said, okay, God, I need you. Well, from 2020 to 2022, I was fighting, but I was zealous and passionate. However, Paul talks about being zealous but without knowledge. And so even though there were people in my family, sincerely, they didn't have what was needed. So in 2022, after falling down and getting back up and falling down and getting back up, I came to the end of myself. I say, God, something has to change. I'm desiring you. You know what I mean? Sometimes we follow that pattern. I'm jumping, I'm sowing seeds, bam, bam, bam. Nothing just working. I keep on falling down. But one day, my girlfriend at the time, she said, babe, I need you in 2022. She said, I want you to listen to someone. And I was like, who you need me to listen to now? Note that this is in prison. I'm not on TV or I'm watching TV. This is in prison. And she said, this is an African preacher. I said, man, I don't want to hear no African preacher right now, man. And so she says, no, babe, I'm telling you, from the minute I heard Apostle Joshua's voice, I listened to the message. When I listened to the message, I say, babe, I found him. That's the real deal. From that minute on, for months, it's not cheap to use the phone in prison. But I listened to him over and over. And now watch this. I came out of prison last year, February, right? I end up, because I don't have any education.